We're spending the day in Old San Juan, and we're on the search for hidden gems in one of the most touristy cities in the Eastern Caribbean. Come on, let's go.
Just sailed to San Juan, the capital of Puerto Rico. We have only 10 hours to explore this marvelous city. We will see some local coffee roasting, walk the streets and eat some mallorca. We ride with carts and street art, Castillo, Felipe, Morro, and the cat park, pina colada and yummy foods. All this in Puerto Rico. Come on, let's go.
We are starting the morning at Cuatro Sombre, which is a local roaster about 2 minutes from the port walking in San Juan. This morning, they are actually roasting the coffee right behind the counter, and it is recommended to get a latte here. It smells absolutely wonderful. The vibes are up. Yeah, this is slightly off the beaten path, but it is a good way to still walk into the old district, but find a local coffee shop and not any of those like big chain like Starbucks. I want to feel like I'm part of the locals here. The cool thing is that not only is this really close to the port, but it's in a really beautiful historic building. Even though the cafe is small, there is seating both inside and outside. I would imagine that a lot of the restaurants by the port would be busy, and this is a little off the beaten path, so it means that many tourists probably don't end up coming here. Another cool fact about this cafe is that it is locally grown coffee from Puerto Rico. So again, getting to taste the local cuisine is a must when you're here in San Juan. So I ordered the iced latte. The beans are locally roasted here in-house, and then the beans are grown here in Puerto Rico. So here we go. That's so strong, but it has a lot of good flavor in it. It's like super thick too. I'm gonna be jazzed all day. Now, first impressions of Old San Juan, it kind of reminds me of a cross between New Orleans and Lima, Peru. So you got the balconies with the ironwork, and then the colorful buildings in a very gridlocked way. It's cleaner than Lima though. But yeah, it's currently raining and I'm trying to stay dry. The city is absolutely beautiful. I walked a little bit up the street to Cafeteria Mallorca, which has the traditional sweet bun with powdered sugar. It's called the Mallorca. And this cafeteria, this little restaurant, is super like vintage inside it. It feels like you're stepping back in time. It is across the streets from San Francisco Plaza. But again, this is just like a 2-minute walk up the street from where we were in the port. I hope to God that I do not get any of this powdered sugar on my shirt, kind of like the beignets again. Now, if you were curious of the aftermath of this pastry, this is messier than a beignet from New Orleans. So just be warned, it is everywhere. I walked about 3 blocks up the street to the northern shore of San Juan, and this is called La Perla, which I believe translates to the pearl, or like the pearl of the island. Fun fact about this area, even though it is a poorer part of town, the music video Despacito was actually filmed over here. It has a little bit of a favela feel to it, but with the water and the different colors, and then you have San Cristobal, which is just over that way, is really, really beautiful over here. Some more insight for La Perla. It's a community of 3 different neighborhoods, and it is actually in front of the old city wall. So as you're walking up to one of the forts, or up to the fort here in San Juan, you're walking above La Perla. And La Perla used to have the slaughterhouses for the island. Right at the base of the Castillo San Filippo, or San Felipe, is this giant cemetery. It kind of reminds me of a New Orleans style of a cemetery, and then it like goes straight to the ocean. This fort that we're about to go see is supposedly one of the largest Spanish forts in all of the Americas. It's absolutely massive, and when we were sailing in this morning on our cruise ship, it was a stunning spectacular as we went by. I will say that walking up to the Castillo San Felipe is quite a hike. The lawn is really massive, so just keep that in mind as you're planning your day, because it takes a while to get up to the entrance. As I said earlier, the Castillo San Felipe de Morro, which is the big giant fort here in San Juan, is the largest Spanish fort in the Americas. It is a national park, and if you are interested in buying the America the Beautiful Park Pass, and if you're curious, it gets you and 3 other people in. If you're planning to go to more than one national park within the year and you have a family, it is a good deal to get. It's currently raining again. The architecture reminds me of the old fort in St. Augustine. So, word of advice when visiting Castillo San Felipe del Marco, there's a lot of stairs. I don't necessarily think that it's handicap accessible, and because of how humid it is and hot it is, it takes a lot out of you. So just be prepared to go up and down stairs and take it easy on yourself, because it's a lot. But the views and the fort itself are spectacular. I would not miss this when you're in San Juan. So I spent roughly about an hour in the Castillo San Felipe del Morro. I think that's how you say it. And now we're heading towards the old gate, the original gate of San Juan. Currently making our way down the walled city, or the main wall of the city, and there's this crazy looking tree. I don't remember what type of tree it's called, but I know they have them in Miami, and there's a lot of wild cats. So if you're liking cats, you want to see some cats, walk along the wall. I hear there's also wild iguanas over here. I haven't spotted any, but this is where the cats are. So behind me is the original gate, or the original port gate of the city of San Juan. This passageway is called the Paseo de Morro. I apologize for my Spanish. and they based a lot of Pirates of the Caribbean based on this area. It has a huge wooden door on it. Supposedly, you can see a lot of iguanas down here. This walk, this pathway, goes all the way back to the fort. The street outside of the old gate has so much like rainforest trees and foliage everywhere. And you can hear all these tropical birds tweeting. I don't remember what this street is called, but it helps us to get to lunch, and it really makes it feel like we're in a rainforest. We have ducked into De Verdura for a late lunch, and word of advice when planning your food, you may have to wait up to 45 minutes to get food. So we waited 45 minutes to get into this restaurant, but it is all local dishes. The whole menu's in Spanish. You can pay via credit card, but just keep in mind, it can be hit or miss for how long you are waiting outside. So this place has a lot of local juices. They have passion fruit juice, but the one that I ordered was the Caribbean cherry juice. I don't remember how to say it in Spanish. I would probably butcher it. Let's try this cherry juice. This cherry juice, I gotta go in for seconds. I don't think I've ever had anything like this before. It's tart, it's sweet, it has like a creamy taste to it. I want more of this. Like, I want this in my life every day. Now, for my dinner / lunch, I don't know what to call this. It's like almost 5 o'clock somewhere. I got the Puerto Rican sampler, and it has a ton of food in it. It has the roasted pork, it has fried plantains, it has yellow rice and snow peas or pigeon peas. It looks like it has croquettes, it has smashed plantains, and it has a bunch of other things too that I don't know what it is. It has Puerto Rican sausage. It's a lot of food. I have no idea how much it costs. Again, this is a place that you can go to get local, authentic food. Our server said this would be the type of food that a family would make for a holiday, which today is actually Emancipation Day here in Puerto Rico. So it's very fitting that this is holiday food. That food was absolutely incredible. There's pork, there's croquettes, there's blood sausage, there's plantains, there's yellow rice, so many foods. I had to even get a pasteles, which is the Puerto Rican equivalent of a tamale that uses plantains, smashed plantains, and pork. So much local food. Check this place out. It's called De Verdura, something like that. Again, I apologize for my Spanish, but this place is incredible. Check it out. So I just finished our very late lunch, kind of dinner, early dinner, and the sun is starting to set. The rain has stopped for right now. I only got a couple hours left in San Juan, so I'm gonna walk down the street, see all the colorful buildings, see what I can discover in the very short amount of time. We got a couple of stops left before we have to get back on the cruise ship, one of which is trying the original pina colada, which I heard is a debate. Let's go explore and see some of the beautiful buildings while the sun is setting. Now I've made my way down to Barachina, which is supposedly the birthplace of the pina colada. They're celebrating 60 years, and a little tip, you'll see a really long line to eat at the restaurant. However, if you go to the left-hand side and order at the bar, you can get the pina colada to go. If you want a mocktail, you can get a mocktail of it as well. It doesn't have to have the rum in it, but locals argue that not only did Barachina start it, but possibly Caribe Hilton, which is outside of town, actually started the pina colada. I don't have enough time to go out to the Hilton, but maybe someday Aubrey and I can go out on Hilton points and try that one and see which one is better. So let's go try the pina colada.
I don't think that's crazy sweet. It has a perfect balance of rum on it, coconut. It's really refreshing. I've had some pina coladas that were like super sicky sweet, and that's not what this is at all. So try Batachina, try one of the local drinks here.
To be really honest, this kind of reminds me of Pat O'Brien's in New Orleans in the French Quarter. Same thing, kind of a courtyard. You can walk in, grab the drink, the signature drink, and enjoy the culture. If you're looking for the nightlife in San Juan, make your way to the north of the city to Calle de Sebastian. That's where all the nightclubs and bars are. Again, our cruise is here until 9 o'clock, but currently it is probably closer to 7 o'clock, and it's starting to get hopping over here. Sun is setting, it's humid, there's people out here, it's loud. If that's your vibe, come over here. If not, don't. As I've walked around for most of the day, now that I'm looking at the colors of the buildings, it's kind of reminding me of Bocap in Cape Town, South Africa. Like the vibrant colors of each of the buildings. I don't think I've ever seen anything like that outside of Bocap. This concludes our day at San Juan, Puerto Rico from Royal Caribbean's Adventure of the Sea. The day didn't go quite as planned, partially due to the weather. Would have wanted to try some more food, more local spots. Wanted to see the other fort, but it closed at 5 o'clock. And a dish that I didn't get to try because I ate so much of the sampler platter was the mofongo. Let me know in the comments below what I missed, where more local places are in Old Town San Juan. San Juan is really a pretty walkable city. Just be prepared for extreme heat. Bring some water with you. It is a really charming city. So if you like what you saw and you want to see more, click that subscribe button, that bell notification, and we hope to see you in the next one.